Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Taurus, January 23, 2023. The Sun begins its transit of your solar house today, where it will visit until February 18th. This sector rules sharing on intimate and financial levels. Questions of support, deeper dynamics in a relationship, and trust can emerge during this cycle. What lies below the surface of matters is more important to you than what you see right in front of you, making this a potentially valuable time for research, analysis, investigation, and counseling. In the weeks ahead, your drive to understand the meaning of your relationships and to get to the bottom of matters is powerful. You might rid yourself of a bad habit or attitude and gain more personal power and a stronger sense of accomplishment. Changes, whether inner or outer, remind you that you're growing, learning, and transforming. There can be an increased focus on intimate connections and sharing, or financial or emotional support is an important topic in your life in the weeks ahead. Today's transits are tricky for getting the right message across. It's best to wait and see. Consider that tomorrow's new moon will set you on a new path. The circle of life always dances on. Today, as the Sun leaves behind Capricorn, it will venture into the vast and cerebral skies of Aquarius. This announces the arrival of Aquarius season, a time of the year when we are eager and excited to socialize and connect with many other people. Don't let this energy go to waste. Regardless if single or attached, set up fun events with friends and acquaintances and let the electric pace of life enliven you. The Sun's light will make sure that you're feeling embraced by a loving universe. Money matters and work entanglements will be on your mind. Since the Sun will enter Aquarius today, you might become increasingly focused on private, professional, and financial affairs. Aquarius season is a unique astrological period that will help you detach from any potential issues or entanglements. But doing so will require you to be level-headed, since you will need to look for unconventional ways to feel more empowered and in control. Re-establish your boundaries and expectations to avoid progressing in anything that may eventually become a greater debt than an asset to you. The Sun's first full day in your financial sector is something that will always see the solar spotlight shift onto your financial situation and money matters at this time of year. While the Sun will always ask that you keep your eyes open and head out of the sand, one of the realities he is asking that you face up to is a growing bond between Venus and Saturn that is giving you the means to turn financial desires into reality. You may feel resentful that there is not enough room for you to shine these days. Don't worry, those days are just around the corner. In the meantime, take your body seriously and pay attention to it the way you like people to pay attention to you. Become fascinated with the process of balancing your diet with fresh foods and plenty of water. Adore your muscles as they work to lift weights at the gym, if possible, or hold poses during yoga sessions. Time to put the work away. A little love and romance may be exactly what you and your special someone needs in life on this day. Why not surprise your sweetie by booking reservations at a favorite spot or planning a moonlit walk? If you're single right now, and haven't got anyone in mind that you'd like to call up, make some plans with your closest friend. Take in a movie that just come out and have a relaxed late dinner together. Enjoy the individual time together. Have some fun. A day after the Sun left your relationship sector, taking the solar spotlight off your relationships, the Moon and Mercury are regrouping and also taking the focus off having your eyes open and head out of the sand. 2 days after Mercury's direct turn and with the planet of communication now able to get on with moving things forward, the Moon is making sure you are emotionally engaged. Meanwhile, in his first full day in your financial sector, the Sun gives you a chance to observe, ready to draw a new line in the sand ahead of tomorrow's new moon. The Moon's return to your relationship sector yesterday gave you a chance to become more emotionally engaged before the Sun left, but a day on is helping with a chance to regroup. With the Sun gone, the focus shifts to Mercury, just 2 days after the planet of communication turned direct. Where the Sun was focused on keeping it real and authentic, The Moon and Mercury are working today to give your emotional responses and relationships a voice. Our eyes in the sky. Unexplained tensions abound, so choose your words with care and try to avoid others if you can. Otherwise, you probably say things you later regret and risk alienating friends and acquaintances. Make sure to practice self-restraint. Take a quiet moment and organize your leisure time carefully. By so doing, you avoid taking on too much. Today's Aquarius new moon urges us to begin our charitable efforts in the new year. This is a time when we want to give back to the local and global communities. It's an ideal time to focus on caring for others, particularly anyone who needs our help in overcoming obstacles. Stand up for the citizens of the world. Remember that you don't always have to do everything by the book. Sometimes the best ideas are born out of sheer bravery and fearlessness toward the unknown. Today is your day to color outside of the lines. Doing so will surely lead to success. Realize that you are an important part of a greater team. Your contribution is significant, even if you don't receive individual recognition for the job you do. Know in your heart that your work is important and that the show cannot go on without you. The astral alignment is bringing out the best in your relationship, so make the most of it. This would be the perfect time to arrange an outing, or to create a romantic atmosphere and cook a wonderful meal to celebrate all the things you have come to love and admire about each other. You have shared some wonderful moments together. This is a chance to reminisce. Just after midnight, the Aquarius moon sextiles Neptune in Pisces, making us extra sensitive. As many of us will be asleep at this hour, we should expect our dreams to be prophetic. Pay attention to signs and signals from guides or your higher mind. If we are awake, the solid, dependable Capricorn moon can help us to translate our imaginative concepts into physical form through writing, speaking, or fabricating. Make use of your current decisive mood and get going on new financial projects. It could be worthwhile. It might be something you wanted for a long time, a spontaneous purchase, or a long-term investment. You have a winning touch, particularly as you can trust bank advisors and friends more than usual. Other people recognize that you have worked hard for your money and will handle it with care. After sunup, the Aquarius moon aligns with Pluto, provoking intense emotions. We believe that others are trying to take advantage of us, which may or may not be true. Paranoia can be one manifestation of this aspect. Obsession can be another. We might attempt to control another's behaviors or actions so they will not have a chance to control ours. The moon begins its void of course following this aspect's perfection. Take this opportunity to create some distance from situations or personalities that are triggering your anxiety. Use this time instead for reflection and an honest assessment of your own inner workings. You feel drawn to beautiful and luxurious things that are expensive. It could be that the most beautiful things in life are often those that are the simplest, and mostly come without an expensive price tag at all. Keep your eyes peeled for these treasures, the wonders of the world. You're able to sense them and recognize their true worth more clearly than ever.